Hi, my name is Derek. I'm the adult programming librarian here at Joplin Public Library, and I'm here to talk about the different types of resources that we have to offer to businesses here in town. If you're a business owner, you can set up a library card for free if you live in the Joplin city limits, and for $50 a year if you live outside of the Joplin city limits, or if your company exists and the business, the location is here or outside of the Joplin city limits. That's how we decide and determine whether or not it is a non-resident or a resident group. Those library cards can open up the door for a lot of different types of resources. So those resources can include our databases. Our databases can target a lot of different audiences and a lot of different types of individuals and companies. Specifically, we have great resources like the A to Z database. The A to Z database is specifically targeted towards those businesses or individuals that are trying to make lists that will help them reach certain demographics. So if you're needing to figure out who would be best for you when you're trying to reach out and really grow your business, this is a great resource, because this is a resource that will both populate, but then also you can duplicate those findings and those research queries. And then you can go out and do whatever it is that you're trying to do with that list. It's also a way that you can tell the different types of companies that already are pre-existing in the community. So if you're a cookie shop and you're wanting to grow your business, you can make lists from A to Z of different customer profiles, customer lists, but then you can also go ahead and you can find out whatever other cookie shops exist and where they are in the community. So again, a great resource as far as databases go. We also have other databases too, like Legal GPS. So if you're wanting to start something, you're an entrepreneur, you're wanting to start something from the ground up, this is a great resource because it'll walk you through all the different steps, all the different processes that you need to go through in order to go through the legal rigmarole of starting a business, right? And then we also, in addition to that, we have another great resource called Wise Financial Services. So again, if you're starting a business and you're trying to get things off the ground, or maybe you have a pre-existing, well-established business, but you have some investment questions, or maybe you have some insurance questions, or some financial needs like banking institutions. This particular Wise Financial, this particular database will actually go through and create different rankings and different lists, and also will give you investment suggestions and different portfolio options for you to really decide the path that you want to take. So if you need to set up a new insurance policy for your employees, this will give you some rankings and let you know who's out there and who does the best job, depending upon a bunch of different variables. So then you can decide how that would best fit into your needs. We also have this fantastic resource called Business Source. It's actually through EBSCO. So if any of you remember back in maybe your college or university days and your librarians told you about the uses of EBSCO and how beautiful and amazing it was, it's still beautiful and it's still amazing. And here at the Joplin Public Library, you can access that here on the actual site. Or if you have a library card, that business card or an individual card, you can also access it at home. And then you can get onto a resource like Business Source and you can go directly to Harvard business videos. There are a bunch of articles out there, just a lot of great content that is business and financial minded that will help you do the research that you need in order to maybe make those decisions you need to make as a business person. The library also provides great resources as far as space and just accommodating different types of meetings that you might have as a business person. So you're needing to have the whole company or just a few people into one space and one location. And maybe wherever you're currently meeting isn't a great spot for you. So we have both smaller groups and also larger groups that we can accommodate. We can go that whole gamut. We have basically a pricing tier where if you're a for-profit, if you're non-for-profit, then you can make use of our space for free. But if you're for-profit and you gain something fiscally through this meeting, then we can set up a meeting time in our conference rooms for $50 for half a day. or we can set it up for $100 for the full day. But then we also have a community room, which is really large, and it can accommodate several people, the whole business type of thing. And that will be for half the room. You can get that for $150 for half a day or $300 for the full day. For the full room, because we can separate it into 2 different rooms, if you put those 2 rooms together, then it's $300 for half a day and $600 for a full day. Either way, all of the community rooms and all of the conference rooms are jam-packed with technology that will help you do whatever it is that you're needing to do, whether it's PowerPoint presentations, videos. We have microphones, we have handhelds, we have lapels, anything that you need to really get your point across.